I want to tell you a little bit about my experience with this supplement. So this is Horny Goat Weed with Maca Root. So I did a review on this in a previous video, and there were a couple comments like, hey, you didn't even tell us how it worked. So sorry about that, good point. I did not really tell you my experience with it. So I took this because I used to take something called NO2, nitrous oxide. So I'm getting back in shape. I'm turning 40 this year. I really wanted some supplements that were gonna help me kind of maximize my workouts. So one of the things that's been looked at or researched with horny goat weed are, effects on ED, and also how it is a dilator, so it improves blood flow. So that was really what intrigued me and caught my interest. So that I was looking for something to give me that same kind of pump that I used to get when I took, it was this supplement called nitrous oxide and NO2, so increased blood flow. I really liked the way it made me feel after I got a workout, but I'm really not trying to take that much stimulants anymore. All of those supplements, they have some kind of stimulant in them as well. So I'm really trying to avoid that. So I wanted something a little bit more natural. So I like this because it is an herb. So I'm interested by that fact of it. So in my experience, I think it works. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not making any claims here, but I feel like it works. I take it on my workout days and I do feel more of a muscle pump, and I kind of, feel that flush. So I feel a little bit warm sometimes, like I've got some increased blood flow. I quit caffeine this year. However, when I still was drinking caffeine and taking this supplement, I would feel even more of a flush. So if I had a lot of caffeine and then took one of these, I would feel like a really big flush after about 15 to 30 minutes of taking the pill. So I kind of noticed that, and I can say I really didn't like it. So, but among other things, that's kind of my personal experience. So I stopped the caffeine. So that was one thing. I did feel a flush with it. So kind of warm. So everything felt a little warm, especially in my face and my forehead. I kind of felt a little bit of warmness. But I will say that I think it works. Now, I'm not making any claims here, but I feel like I get better muscle pumps on the days that I work out. And then as far as kind of the other things about it, I will say that, getting older, things don't feel like they used to, but I'm starting to remember what it was like being a teenager, and my wife even mentioned something. So I can't tell you what she said, I'll get kicked off of YouTube, but my wife did notice and she mentioned something the other day. So I think it works. I like it. It's easy to take. I haven't had any other negative side effects other than that flush. I didn't really like how that felt, but that was when I was combining it with other stimulants like caffeine. But now that I don't do the caffeine anymore, I haven't noticed anything when I'm taking the supplement here. But again, please do some research on it. I'm not recommending anybody take it. I'm just simply sharing my experience with it. So I like it, but I've researched it. I looked it up on some peer-reviewed journals. I've talked to my doctor and other people about it. So I did talk to my doctor about this supplement specifically, horny goat weed and maca root. So please do your own research, talk to your medical professionals about it. But in my experience, I enjoy it and it works well for me based on, the research and the conversations that I've had with my medical professionals. So hopefully that helps.